This movie has just been released for a day, and it has been crazily liked by tens of millions of netizens, because the movie highly restored the real end of the day scene, and a lot of the actors involved are current special forces. Next, the super wonderful end of the day, Black Blood operation officially begins. It was supposed to be a weekend break. The outside of the fence is full of trapped people. The soldiers didn't care when they saw this scene, but they chose to ignore it directly. Then the soldiers opened the trunk and found a trapped red-clothed woman. This woman's identity is very special, so the soldiers took her to another place by car. But when the car drove down the bridge 10 kilometers away, the soldiers suddenly stopped the car and then left Amanda alone here. When she was confused, a group of starving refugees suddenly emerged around her. They actually wanted to eat Amanda directly as food. But the seemingly weak Amanda didn't expect to be a cruel character. Then Amanda got in the car quickly and ran away from here. When she drove far away and thought she was safe, she found herself in real danger, because a few soldiers were holding guns to her head. "Don't move! On your knees! I have orders. I'm called Horan." After confirming their identities, they took Amanda to the conference room. It turned out that the general sent Amanda to participate in a top-secret operation. The sun was gradually swallowed, and the cold was getting worse day by day. They were going to turn all humans into ice sculptures and send a mysterious weapon to a base 100 kilometers away. But the whole journey was full of extreme danger. The investigation facility is headed. Then they put on their equipment and marched on the ice. Everyone was carrying the burden of changing the world. At this time, the captain suddenly raised his hand to prompt the team to stop because the enemy was in front of them. At this time, the ice suddenly cracked. The captain fell directly. Everyone quickly laid on the ice, preventing the ice from breaking again. Amanda took off her equipment and jumped straight down. She swam to the captain. She saw that the captain had lost his life. Amanda pulled out a dagger from her body and used all her strength to cut open the bag. Then she swam to the exit. When her teammates pulled her up, she was frozen and lost consciousness. The movements just now may have exposed the location. They came to a villa. The main purpose is to make a fire to warm up. Otherwise, Amanda will definitely be frozen to death. She smashed a wooden chair. Then she hurriedly made a fire to warm Amanda. Amanda's toes had been frozen and discolored. But fortunately, the treatment was in time. After arranging the battlefield, the others began to rest. But Amanda, who was asleep, was suddenly awakened by a strange sound. When she pushed the door open, she saw that her eyes were used to emit radio signals. At this time, a helicopter flew over here. Amanda and her team woke everyone up and put out the fire. They packed their bags and left the villa. As soon as they left, the helicopter fired a missile and blew up the villa. When the helicopter left, Amanda immediately aimed at the glasses man with a gun. Unexpectedly, there was also a mole in such a secret action. When the glasses man saw that his identity was exposed and wanted to fight back, he was pressed directly on the ground by the big beard next to him. He was about to die on the spot. At this time, his teammates suddenly covered his mouth. Everyone lay down and waited. It turned out that the enemy's search team came down to search. Fortunately, it was just a false alarm. The enemy quickly left here. After the negotiation, they confiscated the glasses man's weapon, then let him continue his mission with the team. Everyone carried their equipment and continued to move forward. After 8 hours of sliding, it was late at night. As everyone rushed forward, suddenly someone was knocked down by something and fell directly on the ice. When he got up, his face was full of fear. Everyone opened the flashlight and took a closer look. It was all frozen bodies here, adults and children of all ages. What terrible thing did they experience to become such a terrible scene now?